the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying to snap their long playoff drought. Their star point guard, De'Aaron Fox, says, I've always been a winner at every level. My teams have found ways to win. So I've always thought, why not? Let me be that guy. Kevin, he's got a heavy lift, but he's got the talent to lift them back to relevance.
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. And a look at the status here of both teams' injured players and who will not be in the lineup.
And some uncertainty arises when both teams are missing players. Who is better able to weather the storm and take care of business?
Now Sacramento starting five. Hield and Barnes are the 2 and the 3. Sean Holmes out there with Bagley, and it's Fox in at the point guard position. And for the Clippers, Bucket is out there with Batum. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Patrick Beverley, and it's George in at the shooting guard. Tonight, great 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. Yeah. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the court. You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Now, here's Beverley. Leonard on the wing. Now, here's Bagley. Hield right side. Here's Holmes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Ibaka outside. Back to George. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Oh, my goodness. Paul George under duress of exceptional defense. No problem.
Hield outside. Outside, Bagley. Barnes outside. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Bagley kicks to Barnes. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Now here's Beverley. Ibaka, the pass to Beverley. Outside, George. Clock at 6. Unloads from 13. And he hits the jump shot. George has got his second basket.
This is one of Paul George's go-to shots. His confidence and ability to rise and fire quickly from the mid-range, crucial.
And Paul George, Doris, kind of a late bloomer coming up in high school. His older sister used to give him the business on the blacktop. Of course, eventually, he found his stride, and the rest is history.
It took some encouraging from older sis and his high school coach, who actually had to threaten him with running suicides to get the guy to shoot more. And think about it. This guy plays his college basketball at mid-major Fresno State. That's really where he got onto the NBA radar.
Here's Holmes. It's deflected.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game.
Barnes against Leonard. Here's Ibaka. No good on his first attempt of the game.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Leonard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
How about the focus and locked-in nature of Kawhi Leonard? My goodness.
And here is Fox. There's the pass to Hield. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Leonard. They lead. Wow, hammering it in.
Well, Kawhi Leonard might be quiet off the court, but on the court, he makes a lot of noise.
Fox kicks to Holmes. Dishes it to Hield. Excellent D there from George.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Batum, and Batum throws it down.
Exceptional vision by Paul George. This guy is tearing up the defense.
The Kings trail by 5. Barnes outside. Pass to Holmes. Healed from outside. They get it again. Here's Bagley, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And the dogged attitude of Bagley. When shots go up, he wants to be the first to pounce on misses.
Leonard against Barnes, and Leonard gets it to go.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Beverly against Fox. Pass to Hield. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And the rejection by Holmes. Tries it from 19. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Hield's got 5.
A catch-and-shoot specialist. Hield has a quality jump shot and really makes quick decisions.
Passes it to Leonard. Over Barnes. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 8 points for him.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for Sacramento. Teams have dynasties. The 90s, Michael Jordan. We've seen it over the many decades. Over the next decade, though, who do you think is going to lead the pack there?
That's a great question. You know, with the way Father Time is treating LeBron, you might have to wait and see because he is still playing at such a high level. But, you know, obviously Giannis has got to be on the short list with the Bucks. For me, I really look at Luka in Dallas. I just feel like with Kristaps Porzingis, that duo could just be deadly with how the game is played. But don't sleep on the Celtics with Tatum and Brown and that group that they have, with the front office they have. Man, I think the league overall is going to be in great shape moving forward.
It sure seems that way. Los Angeles with some changes. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Whiteside, the pass to Halliburton. Back to Whiteside. Shoots over Zubac. Whiteside, no good. Los Angeles leading by 5. And here's George for 3. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
1:10 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Joseph. Williams with the steal. And now here comes Williams leading the break. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Well, you think back to draft day in 2011. It was quiet then. It became loud as his career went on. But the Spurs get the draft rights to Kawhi Leonard on that day for George Hill. Incredible.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shooting 2.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
The free throw drops for Leonard.
When the story of Kawhi Leonard is told, it will be about the hard work being the secret of his success. Here was a guy who was not the most vaunted prospect in either high school or college. But boy, he kept his eyes on what he was after, and he kept working.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Joseph dishes to Robinson. 40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Just 5 to shoot. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 23 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Leonard draws the double. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. And that one is good. And the Clippers lead by 12.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the rejection by Zubac. Here's Joseph. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Lou Williams.
Well, that's the speed and a little bit of craftiness on display from Corey Joseph. So difficult to contain when he's aggressive.
The Kings shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good, Joseph.
Well, what I like about Corey Joseph is this guy will give you a little bit of everything. Perhaps most importantly, guys, you know he's going to play consistently good defense.
And Joseph drops them both. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for Los Angeles. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Recently, we spoke to Patrick Beverley about his throwback style.
Old school basketball, you know, and it's fun and it's light. Fans deserve it on both sides. You know, it's good old-fashioned basketball. You know, it's all a part of the game. We're both trying to win, and that's what people want to see. Hard-nosed, edgy basketball.
Now, pound for pound, Greg, Beverley may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Total intimidation that first period. That is what has helped power them to this early lead.
On the floor for Sacramento, they've got Halliburton. Robinson is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. Then there's Whiteside, and it's Joseph in at the one. Robinson misses.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
I think we have to check his sanity because there's a number of better options on the floor.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Clippers with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
Here's Joseph. The Clippers getting the bucket. 2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Here's Williams. That one a little long.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Williams against Joseph. And there's Paul George on the assist by Williams. George has got the lead up to 12 now for Los Angeles. The Kings have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Halliburton passes to Bjelica. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And the pass to Zubac. Here's Williams. Goes back up, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This guy is so good at figuring out ways to get fouled. Lou Williams, my goodness, again.
The Clippers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Greg, so many people know your story. Born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people, you know, has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Holmes, good.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Beverly kicks to Kennard. Pass to Williams. High post try. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Fox looking it over. Has to Hield. A 3-ball. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Hield's got it back down to within single digits for Sacramento. And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock them down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
Fox with it. It up off the glass.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Here's Williams. Feeds to Ibaka. And he hammers that one down right in the face of Rashawn Holmes.
Boy, remarkable strength with Ibaka, right? Fends off whatever the defense throws his way, converts through contact. That's nice.
And what a unique career Serge Ibaka has had. Some incredible totals for him over the course of his career.
That's right, Greg. I mean, I think people would be shocked to know Serge Ibaka was the first player ever to make 500 threes and have 1,500 blocks. Hard to imagine nobody had ever accomplished that feat. Give credit to Ibaka. He changed his offense and added the 3-ball. Well, what you love about Serge Ibaka, yes, he has tremendous size and reach and great athleticism, but he plays his role to a T.
And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Now here's Batum. Here's Williams. Leonard finds Batum. Back to Leonard. Trying to get open as Ibaka.
Kawhi Leonard makes dunks look easy. That ball looks like a grapefruit in his hands.
And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. A 12-point game. Barnes right side. And the rejection by Leonard.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach. The Kings trail by 12.
Outside, Fox pulls up. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
The Clippers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line. About 79% of their free throws.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Ibaka hits both of them.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
Now Fox. Barnes outside. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Here's Batum, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing, and his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there, kind of a glue guy.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. George is checked in for Lou Williams. Both free throws good from Batum. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Hield outside. Back to Fox. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Fox. Hield's got 11.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Ibaka against Holmes. Ibaka, the pass to Batum. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Barnes right side. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Oh, that's elite length and explosiveness. Harrison Barnes attacks the rim, leaves no doubt.
Leonard looking over the floor. And that one drops for him. Leonard's got 4 points this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's Los Angeles. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He had 18 points, 2 blocked shots, and 6 rebounds. And let us get your thoughts, big fella, on the Clippers.
Listen, Kawhi's in his bag tonight. showing how a big difference maker he can be. The instincts, the high basketball IQ, the claw, he puts his team in a great position.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Sacramento?
Well, after the field goal percentage they allowed in the first half, it's time for them to get tough. That's right, tough. If they're going to stay in this game, they'll need to turn this into a street fight. Get physical. Let some elbows go. Yes, let them go. And guys know they're going to be no more easy baskets in here. Let them know that.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this team becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
He's been nothing short of a wall at the rim so far in this one, single-handedly providing great rim protection.
If he is in the area, he's going to challenge your shot. He's going to block it, alter it. He's going to have an impact.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Ibaka. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Batum in at the 4 slot. Now Hield. Harrison Barnes missing on the 3. It's good. Hield's got 13 points. Los Angeles leading by 11. Ibaka outside. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Richaun Holmes.
I think it's the gritty nature of Serge Ibaka's game that earns him these calls. You've got to be careful how you guard him.
He throw good, Ibaka. You know, when you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Now Beverly, after Marvin Bagley missing on that three-point shot. On the wing, George knocks down the 3-ball. 14 points for him.
I'll tell you, his ability to stretch the floor is crucial to this team. Pretty play.
Three-pointer, Hield. Serge Ibaka pulls it in. Ibaka's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Well, there's superb shot selection right now with Paul George. He's aggressive, but he's still playing within the offense.
Beverly against Fox. Three-pointer, Hield. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 5 assists in the game.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give.
And it's George missing. The Kings trail by 15. Well, Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You know, you don't see a lot of 4 men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
And I really love Fox's game. He's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Marcus Morris is checked in for Los Angeles. Sacramento also making some changes. Bielitsa comes in for Marvin Bagley. And Glenn Robinson III is subbed in for Harrison Barnes. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Clippers leading by 13. George passes to Ibaka. Over in the corner, Beverly. Cranes the three-pointer. Beverly's got his first 3 points of the game.
Patrick Beverly getting more catch-and-shoot opportunities, and boy, is he shot ready on the catch.
Bielitsa, lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
George against Teal. Leonard draws the double and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
So it's the Clippers now. Morris dishes to Beverly. Shot clock at 6. And it's George missing.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, it's a misnomer that in the era of three-point shooting, people don't want anyone to take mid-range shots. Many of the league's elite players still thrive there. Kawhi Leonard is one, and he explained how. He said it's hard to defend guys that shoot twos. Once you get to the playoffs, it becomes a half-court game. Teams won't allow you to take wide-open shots or threes. Guys, back to you.
D.A., thank you.
Yeah, Patrick Beverly making it easy for his teammate to score.
Healed outside. Back to Fox. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Fox has got 6 points in the quarter.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Here's Leonard. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
The Kings trail by 16. The tray. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. LA has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Leonard draws the double. Here's Morris. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
I'll tell you, you have to take pride in finishing through contact. You get the sense Marcus Morris relishes that chance.
Passes it to Bielitsa. Takes the 3. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 6 assists in the game.
You know, he's been giving them points, but they still can't seem to get over the hump tonight.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Kawhi Leonard has averaged 25-plus across multiple seasons. We are talking about an elite scorer.
Now a timeout called by Sacramento. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Ibaka. Lou Williams is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Sacramento also making some changes. Whiteside's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Halliburton comes in for Robinson. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Fox. And here is Los Angeles now. Sacramento able to drain the 3. Williams kicks to George. With the shot. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Hield. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's Leonard on target from 13 feet. Leonard's got 20 points.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Here's Whiteside. Bjelica controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Now here's Leonard. 20 points for him. He makes his 10th basket of the night from the field. He has missed 2 shots from the floor.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Now here's Joseph. Healed outside. And Morris comes over to help. Healed the pass to Whiteside. 3-pointer. They get it back. And the jam by Whiteside.
Yeah, and the presence of Whiteside in the paint, really unreal. He is a dominant figure down low. Great work to grab that second chance opportunity.
Outside Leonard. The pass to Williams. It's up a 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Williams has got 9 points.
Now this is a go-to shot for sweet Lou Williams. The 3 ball is there.
And so it's Los Angeles. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we'll be right back after this. Now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth. Barnes and Bagley, the duo with the forward. Corey Joseph is out there with Halliburton. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, Lou Williams is the best 6-man we've ever seen, and this guy, instant offense.
Halliburton passes to Bagley. A fadeaway. A second chance effort, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And both free throws good from Whiteside. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Well, if Lou Williams is in pick and roll, you know he's thinking score first. Nicely done.
Halliburton passes to Joseph. Over Williams. Batum grabs the miss. Batum's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Morris. A shot missing. Good D by Barnes. The Kings trail by 18. Joseph looking around. Pass to Whiteside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes.
A really solid free throw shooter. The team would like to see Barnes get to that line more often.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
And there's the feed to Batum. And Nicholas Batum with the slam.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Joseph, the pass to Bagley. Shoots over Batum. Bagley, no good. Clippers leading by 18. Here's Williams. That one doesn't go. And the Kings going the other way now. Batum against Joseph. He feeds it to Whiteside. And they pick up 2. 6 points for Hassan Whiteside.
I'll tell you, terrific read from Corey Joseph. He recognizes the overcommitment of the defense and takes advantage.
Williams gets the bucket. Here's Joseph. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing.
He's a real wrecking ball inside. Once Bagley has solid position, you almost have to foul him.
At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Bagley.
And the game Bagley has reminds me a little bit of Chris Bosh, a sweet lefty who plays with force and passion.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Ibaka comes in for Ivica Zubac. And it's Patrick Beverly in for Luke Kennard. Fox, he's checked in for the Kings. Both shots good from the stripe.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Williams with the ball, now guarded by Fox, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You think about Lou Williams and finding his way and finding himself with the Los Angeles Clippers. He's played for 1/5 of the teams in the league. He always felt overlooked, underappreciated, but certainly he's found his niche here.
They throw good, Lou Williams. Well, Doris, in the past, some regarded Lou Williams as a lackluster defender. Didn't want to lift weights. Had kind of an interesting reputation. He bounced around the league, as we know, quite a bit. He's played for a lot of different teams.
Right. I mean, think about his early association with Allen Iverson, the great Allen Iverson. He's succeeded on his own terms, right? Both of them comfortable in their own skin, able to do some amazing things on the court.
Now, here's Fox. Floats one up. It's good.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for the Clippers. He kicks it to Morris. Shoots the 3. Los Angeles with another miss. The Kings trail by 16. Nobody near Barnes. A 3-pointer off the mark. Williams inside. Batum trying to break loose. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 11 points in the quarter.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the inside. That's good from Fox on the assist by Barnes. Barnes has got 3 assists in the game. Inside, here's Morris. Barnes grabs the miss. For Sacramento, they've gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. And the Clippers making a change here. Leonard's checked in, and a change for Sacramento. Holmes checked in. The Kings trail by 16. Back to Fox. Halliburton passes to Fox. Up again, and it's Holmes with the extra effort.
They've cashed in on a lot of second chance opportunities here in the second half. That extra effort will help them cut into this deficit.
Now here's Beverly. Fader on the way. Leonard, no luck. Fox against Batum. Pass to Bagley. Over Ibaka. Bagley, no good. Clippers leading by 14. And here's Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Boy, what is more fear-invoking than Kawhi off the bounce near the cup? Look out.
Fox against Beverly. Here's Fox. Passes it to Halliburton. 4 on the shot clock. Trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him. A minute 50 left to play here in the fourth. And it's Leonard missing. The Kings trail by 16. Barnes passes to Bagley. Here's Fox from the arc. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times.
And Fox must continue to work on that shot. When he's knocking it down from there, boy, the D is in trouble.
Beverly wide open, and they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Los Angeles.
They really had it going, guys. Their offense propelled them.
In this case, it was the higher shooting percentage that made the difference and earned them the W.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Leonard.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Here's Beverly after the basket by Rashawn Holmes. Unloads, and it's Leonard missing.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Now the Clippers with it. They led by as many as 18 points. To the paint, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Now, here is Halliburton. Outside, Fox. And the shot goes in.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Beverly against Fox. Feeds to Ibaka. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Kawhi, you all turned it on down the stretch, so what was the difference?
We started to play defense and execute on the offensive end, and we finally started to knock down shots.
Well, that led to a win, man, and I appreciate your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew. thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.